Yo. Hello.
We are back.
W
I,
Slam.
I I don't even know what to say. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
OMGG.
I'm not gonna.
WTF brew.
I don't know what to say. I can't even lie. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Yo, big W for Paul, Butch, and Mac. Those are the homies. Well, I don't blame Butch for falling asleep.
Bro,
Okay, so I
that
don't blame
scream
him.
after the missed IDIDNT aspect IT.
Hey, it
Emoji
makes
loudly
sense. You're getting
crying
poison
face.
misfit. Hey, it added to the moment a lot, man. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, big W's for Paul, Max, and Butch. Big W, man. Thoth and Sid, you both get an L for leaving like a lot. So L to both of you. You missed it. But yeah, we are. That was SummerSlam. That was the pay-per-view I was hyping up for like over a year. Number one. That was also the match I was hyping up for like over a year. Um, yeah, there you go, man. That I have no idea what to say. Like I can't even be like completely honest with you. I have zero clue what to say, cause like I don't know, man. It's up to y'all to rate it, but I definitely think that it's the best match I put on so far. And not trying to spoil it. All right, I'm not gonna say when, but I will say like I've
I
already.
just laughed so hard. Sauce and Sid, you get an L.
They do. They
Emoji
get L's.
loudly crying face.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, there is going to be one or two matches that are actually better than this one this year. That's why this year has been getting so much hype. Like there are gonna be matches even better than that one. I can promise you that. Yeah, you'll see eventually. I can think of like two matches that I think will be better. But anyway, but there you go, man. That was SummerSlam. Oh god, yeah, that the only thing I can say is I put my heart and soul to that, and I'm glad people enjoyed it. Like I'm very happy. That makes like everything, dude. Let me add that to the match of the year candidate. SummerSlam. Oh wait, I did it backwards. Wait. Mayu Iwatani versus Kagetsu SummerSlam. Oh boy. All right. I know them. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna pee my pants. No, I'm not. All right. Anyway, so we'll do our quick recap, and I'm not gonna like.
This ain't close to full year 3.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. It gets better. It get like 3 times better than this.
We only halfway there.
I told y'all that most of the hype was in the second half of the year. This was not even the biggest hype point. It gets bigger. Like I'm telling y'all, bro. I told y'all. I told each and every one of you. I was like, bro, you don't even know. There was some doubt. People were like, it's probably not as good as he's saying. Lies. Lies. I just proved all y'all wrong. I don't think anybody's here that said that, but I don't know. Somebody said it. I don't remember who, but somebody did. But yeah, that was SummerSlam for you. So we'll quickly not like recap it. We'll just like talk about some of the things. You know what I mean? Like any pointers, I guess. And there is a lot of controversy around. Well, not controversy, but interest around one thing. So it started off with Elon versus Raphael. Raphael solidified himself with a 2-0 win and a 2 out of 3 Hell in a Cell match. But the big dealer of the moment was Yokozuna making his return to PCW, standing tall in front of Raphael Draco. So Yokozuna is back. He's on Chaos, and he's after Raphael. So that was hype. That started off the show just how it should have, honestly. Honestly, Yokozuna Raphael, keep it in mind. Everyone should have stacked up. I don't even know what that means. After that, there was the Dodgers and the Punk Rock Bonds. We have new tag team champions. I bet y'all forgot that we have new tag team champions because of all the crazy stuff that went down. You probably forgot. The Dodgers are the new tag team champion. Big win for them. Darius Ford and TCT.
My YouTube
TCT
just closed itself.
Oh, it closed itself? Oh, that's alright. Yeah, TCT with the win over Darius. Attire finally getting a clean win. June and Danielle. The interesting thing was that Nancy Crable tried to help Danielle win cheaply, but Danielle did not accept it. He said, "No, I'm not winning like that. You have to stop trying to screw your sister over."
Semi-max moment.
Because obviously Danielle want to yes, semi-max moment. Obviously Danielle wants to fix the relationship between June and Nancy, and with Nancy doing that, it's not gonna help. You know, Danielle won clean. But after the match, there was a little bit of a stare down between June and Nancy. Nothing happened, but they just kind of looked at each other. You have to wonder what was going on in the minds of the both of them at the moment. Afterwards, it was Kai and Echo. Kai took a huge win at SummerSlam. Kind of up to y'all to decide to theorize whether it's over or not. I don't know, man. In my eyes, I feel like that would be an anticlimactic ending to such a big rivalry, but I ain't saying nothing. And then I guess you call it the main event of the first half. Oh boy, this has to be like, other than Kagetsu Mayu, this has to be like the moment of the year so far. Um, Braun Jacobs Open Challenge, Brock Lesnar answering the challenge, and a little spoiler: Brock Lesnar is not just gonna leave; he is here for a little bit, so have fun with Brock. But he answers the open challenge for Braun Jacobs, and yeah, it was a crazy match. Braun Jacobs was able to win somehow, some way over the Beast, but it didn't end there. Just when y'all thought it was over, just when y'all was happy and like, oh my God, Braun retained, I snatched it away from you people. I took that happiness and I turned it into horror. Marco Zamora cashes in after going through a war with Brock Lesnar and beat Braun with his own finisher. We have a new heavyweight champion. Braun's reign of like 200-something days is over. Basically, so that was a moment that I know people are not happy about. But the whole point of wrestling is to have its high point and its low point. That's how you make a good story. The low point just to hit. Marco beat Bond for the title. Obviously, you have to have the bad times in the story to have the good times. And, yeah, we've hit our bad side. Marco has ended the reign. And this might sound crazy, but I don't really picture anybody else doing it. At least at the moment. You know, maybe in the future. But at the moment, Yokozu's going after Raphael. Draven couldn't beat him. Paul had the title. You know, like a couple other things.
Out of character, it is the most realistic
there's
result.
really nobody who could beat Bond, I think. Other than, you could say maybe Akuma, but I'm talking about Chaos, right? I'm talking about Chaos, not Velocity. There really was no one fit to beat Bond. Weirdly enough, other than Marco. I wouldn't have said Marco if he didn't hold the contract, but the fact that Marco held the contract and had a huge X factor, it made, I mean, it's smart.
Akuma.
It's the most realistic result indeed. So, the thing about that is Marco Zamora was not going to answer that open challenge. Why would he? He's going to lose if he answers the open challenge, right? And even if he cashes in after the match, he's already been beaten down and lost, right? So no point for Marco to answer the open challenge. His idea was, how about I wait for the person to answer the open challenge? And if they beat Bond up enough, then I'll cash in. Brock Lesnar took Bond to the limit. He still won. But that's when Marco said, you know what? I just made the best idea of my life. The man didn't even have wrestling gear on.
Restart my phone real quick.
Okay. The man didn't even have wrestling gear on, but he went out there anyway. He said, you know what? I'm doing a thing. Cashed in and won. There really was nothing Bond could do. Bond does not look weak. Bond is not weak at all. That right there was just straight up like, there was nothing he could really do in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, it just be like that. So while we wait for Paul to come back, I actually didn't make a new, I made the other half of 13XD. I finally did it. I did it at my own time. We have 13XD Annie, I guess? Annie, like Annie, whatever. And Ava. I'll go ahead and show it off real quick. Finally got the new 13XD in here though. The other team, the other side.
Yes, sir.
Leader is still unknown. I still haven't decided who the leader is going to be. Whether it's going to be somebody random, like new, that you haven't seen before, whether it's going to be a returning superstar, or whether it's going to be somebody on the roster. You know what I mean? I haven't decided yet. I know there's been a lot of talk about certain people that could fit the role, but again, I don't know yet, because I don't know what plans they'll be doing. You know what I mean? I don't really have any plan. Oh, I do have plans, but also depends on if I can fit 13XD into any plans for somebody who's already here. It's easy to do somebody new, right? It'd be like, oh my god, who's that? Oh, and then you guys probably start to like that person. Or I could do some, I don't know, you know what I mean? But I'll quickly show off. Yes sir. Honestly, big group, man. This is gonna be crazy when they make their debut. You play it. Not gonna play the whole thing, but they are very cool. Both groups of 13XD are crazy. But I'm dead. There they are. It actually looked pretty similar to Aaliyah and Lolo, or whatever. They actually do look pretty similar because of their gear, but obviously it's not Aaliyah or Lolo. Those are different people. I think the person on the left has the same hair as Lolo, but obviously not the same person. Whatever. But very cool. I could change the entrance to the Usos one, the old one, since nobody's gonna use it. This one right here, but I don't know. Looks fine as it is, I guess. I probably should have done the entrance. The entrance or the victory. I mean, the victory shows them like in full. You know. Oh man, I gotta sit down. I've been standing for a while. I was standing like that entire Mayuka Getsu match. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was standing up. My legs hurt, bro. WXD. I agree. Welcome back, Paul. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Paul, this is Group B of 13XD. I finished it up last night or the night before. I don't remember which night it was, but this is Group B. I forget the Annie at the left, and what did I name her? Ava on the right, maybe. I think I have to get used to the names. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're both kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. They look a little scary. Like their face shape is scary. That's a weird thing to say, but it's true. Anyway, but there you go. That's Group B of 13XD. So, moving on. So, we're going to the second half of the show. Archangel Madison Ivy, Kaeva Spark made her debut on PCW and actually saved Madison Ivy from getting, from losing the title. And, it was hinted at before. I don't think anybody noticed, but it actually was hinted at. I had this team here before Summerslam. I don't think anybody noticed though. So, win for me. Anyway. But yeah, Kaeva Spark's debut and helped Madison Ivy defeat the Archangel. Somehow, someway, Madison escaped again. Like, legitimately, Madison would have lost the title, like, twice. If it was a title match, the one match that they had, like, a couple weeks ago. And if Kaeva Sparks was not there to legitimately save everything Madison's worked for. So, there you go. Madison escapes again somehow, and then it was sophomore with Jack Maverick. An interesting point was that Jack, of course, cheated like Jack does. It's Jack. Tiana helped. But Kai interrupted.
Roll up when Madison will
Oh, yeah, I gotta do the points, too. Yeah, Kai interrupted and distracted Jack for enough time for Thoughts to get back up, hit the Thoughts up, and win. But the question is, why did Kai come out? Two possibilities that either A, he came out to help Thoth, like straight up help Thoth because he likes Thoth or whatever, or he wants something from Thoth, or B, he does it in spite of Jack, to where he didn't want to really help Thoth. That wasn't his goal. It was to go after Jack. One of those two, right? All we know about Kai and Jack is that they had some history back in late year 2. Jack was in the Universal Championship picture with Paul and Kai. He was kicked out eventually for losing a match, a handicap match or whatever, I think, because he cheated, and that broke the rules that they put him in a handicap match and he lost.
That match was good also.
Yeah, so it's weird. Why did Kai help Thoth or go after Jack, whichever one it is? Next was AJ Lee versus Yumiko. Pretty self-explanatory. Yumiko gets over with a huge win over AJ Lee. Big W. Next was Draven and Paul. Now, this one was a little more interesting. It was kind of self-explanatory during the match. Pretty decent match. Paul picks up the win. But the big turning point was after the match. Paul Mysterious just broke out everything he had. Every last bit of rage. Whatever built-up rage he had from whatever situation. Just took it out on Draven. And two questions. One, is Draven out?
What is your gamer tag? I wanna play Kiffy you.
My gamer tag is Brandon does everything. Anyway. So, where was I? Oh yeah. So, two questions. Number one, is Draven injured? We don't know. And number two, is it over between the two? Now, I will spoil a little bit, just because I don't want Paul to worry that he has to, you know. It actually is over with Draven Tyrell. That was it. I will spoil you, Paul, because I don't want you to worry about, like, oh god, I had to face him again. No, that's it. You just beat him to a pulp, and that's the end of the rivalry. You just destroyed him. But yeah, there you go. That was that match. But yeah, the question now is Draven injured? You know what I mean? Next up was a 4-way tag match. This was honestly probably the low point of the show, along with AJ and Yumiko.
My back was a person and I freaked.
What? The two low points of the show were probably the tag match and the AJ Yumiko match. AJ Yumiko match kind of suffered from being too low compared to the other one, so it felt a little boring. I know that. Get that match out the way. The tag match was okay. I think it was kind of if it was earlier in the show, it might have been a little better, but since it was so much later, people just wanted to see Kagetsu and Mayu. it lost a little bit of hype, and that's okay. That tends to happen with pay-per-views. I was fully expecting that to happen, which is why I put it later in the show, because it's not really that big of a match. But Sid Daly proving everything, man. Yeah, the last parts of it. It was kind of just chaotic, but that basically had a match code. But yeah, Sid Daly proving his worth.
The clutch, then the showman.
Yeah,
debut.
the showman debut. Yeah, Sid Daly proving his worth by clutching the match by 2v1 in the Ascension. Doesn't really hurt the Ascension. They're still very good, obviously, because it's Sid Daly. What can you say, right? And then, yeah, the showmen making their debut after the match. It's going to be interesting to see how the showmen are handled. They got the better of them, but of course they just left on the match. So what can you say, right?
Reminds Emmy of Shinsuke and Dolph. Who is on Team Doom?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually did get inspiration from that. That is what I'm actually surprised somebody knew that. That is actually exactly where I got my inspiration from. Cause I needed that moment to be like perfect. I don't think the Dolph one was perfect, but like it was good. And I was like, if I tweaked this a little bit, I could make this pretty interesting. Cause I thought it was a cool segment. Paul actually knows that. Let's go, Paul. Man knows his stuff. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got inspiration from. I'm actually really shocked that somebody found that out. I wasn't gonna tell nobody either. That's awesome. Who's on Team Doom? Team Doom, we got Sid Daly and Noah Johnson. Sid Daly on the left, Noah on the right. But yeah, good call. Or sorry, Warhawk. I forgot his name was Warhawk now. Okay. Afterward, there was Adrian Lee and Robbie Vanadoo, and shock the world, be happy, Adrian Lee is the new Chaos Global Champion. Let me actually give him that role. Robbie's reign is over. Big win for Adrian. The man finally won his I think that was his first ever clean title win as a solo competitor. The only other one that he had was with the tag team titles that he had with Big Joe back in year one. I wouldn't fully. I mean, I get the Chaos title,
Adrian.
but he hit outside the ring the whole time. So I don't know if you could. I mean, I guess it is clean, but in a way, it's not like morally clean. But that was the first morally clean solo title win Adrian Lee had, and it was huge. Robbie Vanadoo was taken out. Adrian Lee is the new global champion. Thank the Lord, right? I think a couple people thought that Robbie was going to cheat again.
How many women's tag teams did you make?
I have a couple. I have... See, I'm doing it because I'm in a good mood. I have the Dodgers. I mean, I won't count mixed tag. I'll just call it solo tag. We have Dodgers. We have Monarchy, Punk Rock Blonde, Poison, Seventh Sanctum, Spitfires, Suicide Squad, The Starbright, 13XD. I think there are more, but I don't think I've added them yet. There's a few more developmental. I don't think I missed any, did I? I feel like I'm missing one. Am I? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Anyway. So.
Okay.
What? Okay. So the main event of the show. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Kagetsu and Mayu Iwatani, cool hype videos before the match. Y'all even got to see a match from the stardom that they had. That was pretty cool. Y'all got to see some of the hype they could put on.
That answers my question.
They went absolutely crazy. I think it was 7 finishers to put Mayu down. It took 7 of them. It was one of it who dropped earlier in the match. Mayu kicked out. I think there was another one at some point. There was the 3 in a row. I think it was 3 in a row, so that was 4. And then she hit 5 with the pop-up one. Then she hit the Oedo coaster. Then she hit another one, the 6th and Misty drop of the match, the 7th finisher of the match, and won there with the Poison Mist. I don't really know what to say about the match.
Wanna join me in a tag team match against the Alto Academy?
No, what the fuck? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, man, I really don't know what to say about that match. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what to say. All I know is that match was just like all the work I tried to put into that thing, and I think it did deliver. So anyway, the big question coming out of the match is, Kagetsu had to use Poison Mist to beat Mayu. One thing she swore not to do at the very beginning of coming to PCW was go back to her route. But Mayu Iwatani may or may not have forced a little bit out of Kagetsu. Mayu Iwatani forced her to use well, didn't force her, but you know, he had to use poison mist to beat Mayu. Who knows if that would have beaten her if it wasn't poison mist? But yeah. Now that's the big question: is what is the next step for Mayu Iwatani? We know the next step for Kagetsu. She's gonna continue being the champion. But what's the next thing for Mayu? How does how do you think Mayu feels? I'll put this into perspective for you. Mayu Iwatani was, I guess, frenemies with Kagetsu. I mean, they had a lot of matches and stuff.
The very black dude is the very black guy. Almost looks like former wrestler Mark Henry in the agency.
Yes, he does. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Okay. So, what was I? Oh yeah. So they were like friends and enemies, right? You know, mainly enemies, I guess. They were friends for a short amount of time, but mainly enemies. But obviously they still have a mutual level of respect for each other, right? And then Kagetsu retired in the Stardom, so Mayu Iwatani's like, okay, I respect that. Thank you for your service. We are going to miss you, but you deserve this break. You deserve this retirement.
Mayu might leave since she got what she came for, but I don't think she wants Kagetsu to win by poison mist.
Yeah, you kind of have to wonder. You kind of have to wonder if Mayu's done. But then yeah, Kagetsu came out of retirement, and at first it's like, okay, you coming out of retirement to come back to us for a little bit? No, came out of retirement, didn't say a word, and then left to go to PCW America. And she's just like, but what about us? Like, what about me? What about us? What happened? Why? Kind of felt betrayed by that. So Mayu said, all right, I'm going to finish up what I'm doing over here. Then, once I'm finished up, I'm going to come over there to you. And we know the story there, Mayu coming over, like, obviously telling what I just said to Kagetsu. Kagetsu does not feel like she did anything wrong. Kagetsu does not feel like that at all. He thinks she didn't do anything wrong. He's like, man, I just wanted to have a new Festina thing. But she doesn't understand that the good guy in the situation is Mayu Iwatani. That's obvious.
Champions right now for Sinks and Tag Team.
And I guess that's the story that they have going into the match. And obviously they put on good matches. And then the fact that Kagetsu you poison mist to beat Mayu. How much more betrayed do you think Mayu feels now that she even broke out of her own vow not to go back to her root just to get a win over Mayu? So Mayu Iwatani is like a huge victim here. Kagetsu is really turning it. I mean, she's a very likable heel, obviously, but she is really turning into a pretty big heel in Mayu Iwatani's eyes, at least, right? She's kind of just like, but like everything building up, man, and it was a crazy match, and it had to end that way. So yeah, that is the big question: is Mayu Iwatani going to accept that at the finish of her run to America? We'll find out, right? So. That was SummerSlam, man. I honestly do think it's the best pay-per-view I've ever put on. I do think TLC was pretty good this year. Not as good, obviously, but I think it was pretty good. And then the WrestleMania, I think this topped WrestleMania Year 1, no doubt. Because WrestleMania Year 1 was kind of whack in some ways. Year 2, honestly, up to y'all. Up to y'all whether WrestleMania Year 2 tops SummerSlam.
In going to sleep, Harry I.
Anyway, though, yeah. All right, Paul, thank you for stopping by, brother. Get a good night's rest, and I will see you tomorrow. We got a break till we get to the next,
night, guys.
the next thing, well. Survivor Series, actually. Sleep well, Paul. I'll catch you tomorrow, brother.
You want to become friends on Xbox?
I am on PS4. Anyway, so, champions right now, I can take a look. I don't have them listed right now, but...
Nah, I think it's close, but SummerSlam doesn't top IT.
Okay, that's fair. I understand. I was kind of debating, because there was a lot of big moments. WrestleMania Year 2, then SummerSlam. I think that's fair. WrestleMania Year 3 is going to top WrestleMania Year 2. I can just say that, but, you know. So, Chaos Champion is Rafael Draco at the moment. I don't have him listed, because, you know. You know what? Hold on a second. I actually might be able to do something, depending on... Let me look at something. I'm checking something real quick. Okay, you know what? I could actually do this. I can actually do this a lot more easier. I could just go to Universe Mode, cause I haven't recorded the Survivor Series yet, so I can actually do this with no issue. Like I can legit like go in here now, and look at the champion, cause none of it's spoilers. You know what I mean? Cause I haven't recorded that far yet to where there would be spoilers. Look at that. Let's go, baby. So here we go. The Chaos Champion is Rafael Draco. He's not loading. You can't see Rafael. Why? Stop. Stop. Okay, I'll go here then. Hold on. He isn't loading. Here. I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go. That's better. We got Rafael Draco as the Chaos Champion. We got Adrian Lee. We got Adrian Lee as the global champion. He actually just won the title. He just won the title like earlier today, like a couple hours ago, like an hour or two ago. Marcus Zamora, the new heavyweight champion, he also won. Daniel Garcia as the United States champion. Daniel's the best, not in skill, but like, well, top 3. He's the best in general.
Face
Okay.
showing now.
I know, right? It's awesome. Madison Ivy is the intergalactic champion. He'll get to the Chaos Women's champion. Paul, the Universal champion. North American champion is Katsuyori Matsumoto, but that's a developmental title. He's not on the roster right now. These are some people for developmental as well. I wouldn't worry about those. The tag team champion are Doom. The Velocity champion is Max Martin. The women's tag champion is the Dodgers. The Intercontinental Champion for Velocity is Ian Yole, Ace, and Tsuji. All 4 of these people right here, Ian, Ace, Tsuji, and Matt Martin, they are all on the same team. So they hold 4 out of the 5 Velocity titles, man, which is crazy. And then Nevaeh Lee Hanna is the women's champion. So,
hands.
what can you say, right? It's wild. What's up, Theory? Is this like Theory? Can I just say your name and you'll do a command? How many subs does Theory have? He's 19. She has 19. It has 19. I don't know. It's a robot. What can I say? What's up, Theory? I feel bad if that's like your actual name. My bad if that is. I didn't mean to. I'm just joking. But yeah, man. That was Summerslam. My neck hurts. Can I just say that? Why does my neck hurt, bro? Oh my god. But yeah, 5 hours and 11 minutes of... Or 5 hours and 10 minutes of Summerslam. Like, that is... It is the longest pay-per-view like
LOL,
ever,
it's
bro.
not my
So
real
far,
name. Emoji loudly crying face.
I think it would have been a little better have there not been the tag match and the AJ Yumiko match. I think it would have been better because I feel like that kind of made it drag on a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I felt that way. I was kind of like, oh, I just want to skip past this match. That's also because you also wanted to see Mayu Kagetsu. How could you not? So in the future, when it comes to stuff like that, I might try to split it up a little better. Because I don't want that to happen. Or maybe I'll just get rid of the matches that don't really matter. You know, because I'm not going to lie to you, when it comes
7
to
people
Yumiko...
watching will move.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when it comes to Yumiko versus AJ and stuff like that, I'm not going to lie, that wasn't the most interesting match. I think it was kind of like, it should be interesting, but it just isn't, you know what I mean? And I can say that, because that's just how I felt, you know what I mean? Also, I got you, Max. That's it. Oh, I got you. And again, that's also because the main event was just like, please, I need to see the main event. But yeah. So maybe I could have done without that. Maybe the elimination tag match could have been better, but with, you know.
versus Edge pulled it down.
Yeah, just a little bit. It wasn't amazing, but, you know. Hey, Paul, if you listen to this in the morning, forget you ever heard this. I'm going to say, I don't think Yumiko is a very good wrestler. Anyway, don't ever tell Paul I just said that. Paul, if you hear this, then, I'm sorry, I'll give you a hug tomorrow. Okay, wait. What is this? Okay, there we go. I had to figure out where it was. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This one, right? Wait, no, it looked different. Wait, what match do you want me to replace? Or what move do you want me to replace? Hold on. Wait. What move? Wow. Burn it down. Oh, I'm so good at singing, honestly. Wait, do you have Brainbuster? Okay. Dragon Suplex number 2. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong place. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I'm supposed to be in a rear move. I just realized. Okay, that's why. Never mind. Okay, got it. Here we are. So you want... Okay, I see. So it's gonna be this one. I got it. Dragon Suplex 2. Dragon Suplex 2. What is this one? Ha! You know what's funny? This was Mayu Iwatani's old finisher.
8 women's
in the
tag
stardom.
team match, Team Dodger and Poison versus 1-3-XD.
Wait. 8? That's 6 people. Never mind. And what was the other move? The half and half. And that's gonna be the front one. Okay. Right here. Okay. Got it.
Olu.
Yeah, what do you mean, yeah? Man, I'm dead. Oh, it's this one. I love this move. Can I just say I love this move? Every time this move hits, I get really hyped. I love that move. Good choices. Good choices. Alright. Oh boy. And then...
Nevermind.
I think the male tag match, I don't think it was that bad. I think it was, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. There's no way that I'm ever going to be able to make a match like that good, because in WWE or AEW, people that do like matches like that, or any company, I guess, they're able to do spot calling, right? So they can have like a bunch of chain moves in a row, like one person hits the finisher, here comes the other person, here comes the other person, other, right? You can do a bunch of stuff like that. You can't do that in 2K22. I mean, you could, but it would take like hours and hours, you know what I mean?
It is on Team 13 XD.
And I really don't want to put that effort in for a kind of match like that, where it's just kind of a throwaway match. That match was more for the debut of Albert and Aiden, and also to show off the skills of Sid Daly and the Ascension. So that match had purpose, but yeah. But yeah, I definitely agree with the lowest point of the show being AJ Yumiko. It happens, you know? There's always going to be one match. Well, not always. There's usually going to be one match. Oh, excuse me. So, 13XD, we have Ada and Aaliyah on Group A. We have Annie and Ava on Group B. And we do have a leader. But that leader has not been revealed yet. We don't know who the leader is yet. And also, fun fact, these women haven't even made their debut yet. Like, they haven't made their debut yet. They're only in developmental at the moment, so, yeah. Moving on, though. But, yeah, I think, obviously, the 3 high points that I can think of, I feel like there were more than 3. Now, I'd say the 3 high points were Brock Lesnar and Marco. I think that was actually, I think that was even, oh, I don't know if it topped Mayu or not. Like, the hype. Obviously, the Mayu Kageti was better, but, like, I feel like the Brock Lesnar Marco called the most hype. I also think the Brock Lesnar one had more hype because more people were there. I think Butch was there as well. Yeah, Butch was there as well. And Thoth actually like stayed. He didn't leave. And by the way, Thoth left again, bro. What is this guy on? Man, I'm kind of disappointed in Thoth. I'm not gonna lie. But I just went over my own foot. But yeah, Can I just say something?
Bro, the commentating hype was crazy.
I know, right? I know. But can I say something? Bro? I am incredibly disappointed with Sid Daly. Can I just say that? Sid, like Kenzie, whatever. Like, I am exponentially disappointed in Sid Daly. Can I just say, he was there for half a match, and then, like, 10 seconds of the Dodgers match, and then he left the entire... Can I just say how disappointed I am in him? Remember the whole big conversation I had with him about like just don't lie. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. I'm not forcing you to watch it. And he's like, no, bro, I'll watch it. And he keeps saying that he's gonna do it, lying to himself.
He watched basically nothing.
Like, I would rather him just say, nah, I'm good, I don't want to watch it, than to lie.
Yep, I am disappointed too.
Than to lie and not do anything. I was just kind of like, whatever, bro, whatever. Nowadays, like, I couldn't take Sid seriously before, but now I legit cannot take Sid seriously.
He didn't say he had to go. He said he'll be right back.
Exactly. He said he'll be right back. He did come back, and then he left again immediately after. He's like, I'm back.
It'd be fine if he said he had
to go. Yeah, I mean, that's different, because then he had to go, you know? But it's the fact that he... I don't know, man. He's gonna make up some sort of excuse. It's called time zones. I'm talking about Sid Daly. Welcome back again, Thoth, for like the 7th time. Okay, let me change any champions that I need to. Any championship that I need to change that I haven't?
Okay. It's called time zones.
I feel like that's gonna be Sid's excuse, honestly. If it is, I'm gonna slap him, dude. I think I got all of it right. It looked pretty good.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh, I did. Butch didn't do his name right. Hold on. Velocity. Oh, I didn't do that right either. Velocity. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I guess we are good. Dude, Adrian with the blue looked good, dude. Adrian with the new blue role as the global champion. That man looked good with the blue. Let's go, Adrian. But yeah, man, crazy pay-per-view. So let me go ahead and do the points. God, there's gonna be so many points. Okay. And then I'll end stream, but let me first. I'll do yours last because I have yours saved in a separate thing. So I believe it is 13, but I gotta make sure just in case. I don't want to
Bro, I
accidentally
had
miscount.
1-3.
So we'll go Paul, Danny, Thoth, Sid, Butch, and Matt. Alright. Alright, let's see. I gotta scroll up. Wait, is it Summerslam? Who's the first one there? Who wasn't it Sid? Sid was the first one to enter. Okay. So he said Elock dethroned Raphael. I have no idea why he thought that. That just proved that he don't watch the product.
Where
He
do
said
you
Punk Rock
find the
Blondes
Lumini
wins. That was wrong. He
character
said
at?
Darius wins. That was wrong. The first three matches he got wrong. He got Danielle right. He got Kai right. And he said Hero Mullins returned to be Bond. That did not happen. 0 points for that. Archangel did not win. Jack did not win. Yumiko won. That's 3 points. Paul won. That's 4 points. Doom won. That's 5. Robbie did not win. And 6. So he got 6 points out of 13 matches. That is horrible. What I found I made the. Oh, you're the same person from the. You're the same person that was asking about Yumiko. I remember you. I made Yumiko. Butch is next.
What are the points looking like?
I'm taking a look. Butch has 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Butch has 9 points. Why did airplane mode just get turned on? How did this just happen? I can't type the number 9 without airplane mode turning on. Wait, no, I don't want my internet to cut out. I'm trying to type this. Stop.
Wow.
Let's see if it's airplane mode. Is it back? Okay, it's back. Jesus, man. Okay.
Oh,
my keyboard is messed up, so sometimes when I type a number, it clicks the button above it too. It's something wrong with like the inside. I can't fix it. It's broken. That's why I have a separate keyboard that's really loud. So sometimes I put the number and it like opens a file. I'm like, how did this happen? When I put the caps lock key, it types the number 1. So anyway. So Thoth, he said Elock wins. That is wrong. Man, Elock and Sid are Thoth and Sid are tripping. The Dodgers win. He got that one right. That is 1 point. Darius did not win. Danny, that's 2 points. Nobody said Danny's gonna lose. Kai is correct. Marco comes out. That is incorrect because you said he comes out for the open challenge. You did not say he cashes in, so that is incorrect. Hold on, I gotta recount. 1, 2, 3. And then he said Madison wins. That's 4. 5 for Thoth. 6 for Yumiko. 7 for Paul. 8 for Adrian. 9 for Kagetsu. So 9 tied with Butch. We got a Paul. Raph, that's 1. TTT wins by cheating. That's 2 because he did say he won. 3 for Danny. 4 for Kai. 5 because he said Bond would win, so he gets 5. He didn't get the person right, but he got the match right. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me check something on Butch. Let me make sure I got the right amount of points, because he would get. Oh no, never mind. We're good. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so he has 5, 6 for Madison, 7 for Thoth, 8 for Yumiko, 9 for Paul, and 10 for Kaget.
The Dodgers have.
Pretty decent. What? That Danielle. Raph went 2-0. Danielle got 2 points there. Punk Rock Blondes retain. That's wrong. TCT win 3. All she put for June and Danielle was I'm gonna give it a point because I assume that she. I don't know. 5 for Kai. He said Bond would win. Didn't get the person right. 6. She said 7 for Thoth. 8 for Yumiko. Get that distraction, but there was no distraction. 9 for Paul. Airplane mode. Stop. I messed up. I did it again. 10 for Doom. 11, 12 points for Danny. Yo. Okay.
Danny is literally you, so she should get lots of points. Emoji skull.
Dude.
Hi and bye, James.
You're missing the mark there. That's not at all what it's like. But yeah, okay.
W. Donnie.
You know, see, I put myself in the character's perspective, so I'm not gonna like cheat the system. Like I'm gonna think how the character thinks. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna. That's cheating. um. Okay. So Max has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? Wait, I thought it was 13. Let me see. Draco 1, Dodger 2, TTT 3, Danielle 4, Kai 5, Bondwind 6. Oh, 7. Okay, yeah, because the 2 for Madison. That's right. 13. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Those are the points. 10 for Paul, 12 for Danny, 9 for Thoth, 9 for Butch, 13 for Max, and 6 for Sid, because Sid Daly is like... The fact that Sid always gets the lowest points just like tells you a lot, you know what I mean? Alright, let's add them up. So Paul with 10, he has 41 points. Wow. Danielle gets 12.
Why do you have a PS4 instead
39.
of an Xbox?
I turned airplane mode again. I gotta stop pressing 9, dude. Every time I press 9, it goes in airplane mode. Butch has 9. That's gonna be 33. Thoth has 9 as well. That's gonna be 29. I can't type the number. I'm gonna copy and paste it instead. There we go. Max with 13. That's gonna put him at 44 points. So, deleting. Max with 44. Oh, I forgot to do Sid. Hold on. He had 12 points. There we go. So the lead from most to least is Max with 44, Paul with 41, Danielle with 39, Butch with 33, Thoth with 29, and Sid Daly with 12. Not shocking, I'm just gonna say. I think it could. With 44 points, you can... I think he's 1 point shy from,
Wow.
Oh, no. He can. He can, because there's nothing for 45. So, yeah, he can book his own dark show now. 6 points for his own custom character. Because Sid's stupid. Sid don't watch the product, so he guesses everything wrong. Yeah, you missed a few of them. In multiple different ways. Alright, so yeah, Max can book a whole dark show if he wants to. He has the points for that now. Ugh, goated Max, bro. So, see, See, it's not gonna be as hard because I won't have to do no commentary. That's happy. All I have to do is edit it. Again, that's kind of hard, but like the hardest part with the commentary, man. All I have to do is call it like PCW Dark Show, whatever Max wants to call it, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Sauce v Maverick was also a good edited match-all move.
Gracias. Yeah, there was the stomp into the pop-up looking for the uppercut, but Jack learned from his mistakes and clotheslined him at a middle. He said, nah. And there was the stomp into the thought up. There was the Tiana spot. There was the crucifixion into the rope break. See that I'm working on the editing skills. You saw a lot of it at SummerSlam, man. Good lord, can I just say this though? For big time matches like Mayu Kagetsu, you're gonna see that kind of editing a lot. I'm gonna try to do a ton of that editing, man.
The stomp into the sauced up was cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that you're gonna see a lot more of that. Alright, but that was SummerSlam, man. That was everything we need to know. If anybody has any questions, say them right now. I doubt there is any questions, but hey, just in case, you know, and then I'll end stream. But yeah, let me know. W matches all around. Gracias.
Matches all around.
We don't talk about Yumiko and AJ, but that's the one match I wish I could have removed from the card. But oh well, too late for that. Yes, gracias. Appreciate that.
I am hoping we get an explanation for why Kai came out next show.
Let me see if you do. I'll give you that one spoiler. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll say the first week and then I'm out. Okay, so week 14, we have a Max Armstrong... Wait, is this the right thing? This is after Summerslam. Oh, no, this is the wrong... That's the wrong week. That's after In Your House. I almost said the wrong week. I was a week ahead. Week 13, we have a Brock Lesnar promo to open the show. We have the Dodgers versus Nyla Tempa in a handicap match. We have Jack Maverick promo, living about Kai running in. So... yeah, you will get an answer next week, thank God. We have Paige Branson versus AJ Lee. I might
Can you
change some
record
stuff
the
out though.
8-man
I
tag
don't know if
team
I'll
match
continue that
with the
live or not.
Dodgers and Poison versus 1-3XD?
I don't know if I'll continue that live. Maybe I'll change up some stuff. Not sure yet. We'll see. I think it does get better, but why did airplane mode just turn on? I didn't even type the letter. I didn't even type the number 9, bro. What was that? Hold up. Why is my hold up? My keyboard going wild.
When will Ayla fight again? Emoji skull.
Okay, my keyboard didn't. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Continuing on. There was a. What are you yelling at? What happened? I had to turn a light on. It was too dark in the house. Oh my god. Okay, moving on. There is a Kagetsu promo talking about the win over Mayu. We'll see. It is actually Killshot versus Max Armstrong in an over-the-top rope match, basically like a battle royale, which is interesting. We don't see that match type very often in a one-on-one, which is There is Aiden and Albert, the showman, taking on the Misfits in a tag team match. Get to see them. We have a Mark with the Mora promo. We have Darius Ford taking on TCT. We have Madison Ivy cutting a promo.
Oh crap.
Probably learning about Kaiba Starks a little bit. We have Thoth Moore. You ready for this? You ready for this? Thoth Moore is taking on somebody making their return. I'm allowed to say this because it is going to be announced. It is going to be announced beforehand, so isn't a spoiler. Don't worry, I wouldn't spoil it if it was. Roy Mullins will be taking on Thoth Moore. So he's making his return against Big Old Thoth after the huge win over Jack. We have a Daniel Garcia segment with Nancy, and the main event.
Are you serious right now?
The main event. The main event is unmissable. Raphael versus Yakozu. I'm just saying, man.
Are you serious right now?
Raphael Draco versus Ryan Yakozu. And then as for Velocity, I think Velocity is a little shorter. Velocity hanging on. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay. So on Velocity is a Max Martin promo. The first match is Sadie Wood versus Charlie Woods. There is the Savior promo.
Chances are in losing to
There's Navali Hannah taking on Zoe Bowl. There is a Sweet Janie promo. Again, Aiden and Albert will be taking on Cole Price and Sammy Holland. And then the main event will be Akuma versus Butch number 2. The main event of Chaos. Yes, sir. It's going to be wild, bro. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I will see you... I don't know. I have to get on the PTW grind for Survivor Series. This will be a little bit of break. Just like how Summerslam got a little break beforehand. I'm gonna do the same with Survivor Series because
VRW week.
I don't know. I think I might split Survivor Series into 2 nights because there's 14 matches at Survivor Series. I think. I swear there's 14.
Scroll up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I think I'm gonna split Survivor Series into 2 nights because there's 14 matches. One more match than SummerSlam. But SummerSlam was pushing the limit, man. So I think I'm gonna put that in 2 nights. Here we'll scroll up. When will Ayla fight again? I don't know. Let me look.
ILL say it again.
Ayla. Let me look. Is it... Wait, what week is it? Oh, that's week 13. Ayla fights on week 16. again, that's when she fights on week 16. Okay. Anyway, though, thank you guys for stopping by. I will see y'all maybe tomorrow with the stream. Don't know. Again, I'll take some downtime, but otherwise, have a good night, y'all, man. SummerSlam was a blast, bro. The
With
Winter
sauce in the
Slam,
corner.
whatever. I'm not saying nothing. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night.